Hi and welcome to Turkish Oud Lessons. In this video I'll be teaching you how to tune the oud by ear. So we want to tune the oud by ear because we're primarily interested in achieving pure intervals, specifically pure perfect fourth, which is what the oud strings are tuned to. If you use a chromatic tuner, then you're really going more towards a guitar or a Western instrument that has equal temperament. And for equal temperament, they've adjusted the fourths and the fifths to achieve equal intervals throughout all the major and minor keys. For Turkish music, we're not so interested in that. We're mostly interested in melodies and, as you'll see with future videos, flexible intonation among the intervals. So we really, when we're tuning, we want to achieve pure intonation, or what they call just intonation. So that's why we tune by ear rather than by chromatic tuner. In order to do this, I'm assuming a couple of things. One is that you play an instrument, so you probably play guitar or violin or cello, and you're learning how to play the oud. And the other is, of course, that you know about music. You've had some musical training and you know what intervals are, and you can tune them by ear. So the first thing I do is I tune my A string, which in Turkish notation is D, or the pitch Neva. So I've got a video on Turkish Oud Lessons with that tuning pitch. It's A440. And that's going to be the second double course on your instrument. I start with the third tuning peg, so 1, 2, 3. And I'm flat, so I'm going to get it up there. Got it. Pause the video. Again, that's A440, but in Turkish notation, that's D, or what we call Neva. Now, I'm going to go to the first tuning peg, and I'm going to try to get the other second string. And I want to get it so that it's exactly in tune with that other string, because it has to be a unison perfectly. I'm not settling for almost. I want to get it exactly in. You'll hear it lock in. Yeah, there it is. The other thing that I do is when I'm tuning, I like to rest the instrument on my knee, and that helps me also push the peg in to be able to hold the string in place. Alright, so our Neva string is tuned to A440, and now we'll go on to the D string. So here's our D string. I want to tune exactly a perfect fourth higher than the A. The D string, by the way, in Turkish notation is G, or Gerdanier. And I'm at the fourth tuning peg. I first play A, and now, okay, I'm flat again. Oops. Twist it the other direction. I've got a perfect fourth, but it's a little, there's some beats in the sound there. I don't want that. I want to hear really no beats whatsoever. So now I've got my first D string, and I'm going to tune the second one, and I'm going to try to get it exactly the same. And again, notice that once I've got the tuning, I push the peg in to solidify it, to hold it. Sometimes that knocks it out a little bit though. I gotta reapproach it. tune. Let's keep going. Alright, so now I'm at the third string, which is the note E. In Turkish notation, it is A and the note Duga. So I want to tune that to a perfect fourth with the A string. Alright, I'm at the fifth tuning peg. There's my perfect fourth. And now I'm going to tune the other one to a unison. Strings in tune. Let's go to the next one. Alright, now we're going to the B string, which in Turkish notation is E, and it's called Ashiran. So now I'm on the lower part of the peg box, and I'm holding the oud from the bottom here. I'm trying to get that perfect fourth. There it is. I'm trying to smooth out those beats. Much. There it is. Oops. Good. Okay, now I'm going to tune the other B string. There it is. And again, I'm trying to get it exactly in tune, as exact as possible. Good, okay, so 4 strings are done. Let's go on to the 5th string. Okay, so now we're at the pitch F sharp. In Turkish notation, this would be a B, a low B, and it doesn't really have a name in the Turkish pitch gamut because it's very low. The lowest pitch is Yega, which is D, and now we're at a low B. So these low pitches are typically used. There it is. I locked in. You hear the lock into place. Typically used for ornamentation, like if you want to play a melody down the octave, transposed, or if you want to get some. They call it a bam teli because you want to get the. It's like a deep sound to get maybe a decoration with an octave below. Okay, I got my unison. All right, 5 strings are in tune. Let's go on to the 6th. So here's my final 6th string. It's C sharp. In Turkish notation it would be F sharp, but again there's really no name for this because it's mostly used for ornamentation. There it is, perfect fourth. Okay. And luckily there's only one of these, so we are all set, we're ready to play something.